see
This
that one?
was way back when, I'll tell you that.
Every day
Look at that one.
is Veterans Day
This was when we were really young.
at the Lucky Wishbone.
This is Robbie Robinson. There was John Delormier.
Just look at the walls
It's part of history, and as far as I'm concerned, a very important part of history.
and consider the generosity.
Here you have a group of 5, 6 military boys or, women that are sitting down, and pretty soon a customer comes up and says, I want to buy their meal.
It happens to be a cocky little 10-year-old guy.
That would be you.
Founder and owner, 93-year-old George Brown, finished his Army Air Corps pilot training in 1943
I wanted to be a fighter pilot like everyone else.
and then flew cargo in B-24s in China until the end of the war.
She was sure a hell of a partner, though, I'll tell you that.
In between missions, he managed to sneak a trip home and marry the love of his life, Peggy.
She was vivacious, a good worker, had a ready smile all the time. She was really lucky. She married me.
After the war, they eventually moved to Alaska and opened the Lucky Wishbone.
The 30th of November in 1955.
That very first week, you went from $80 to...
We went from $80 to $450 on Sundays. And I said we were totally swamped.
So we have the halibut sandwich.
That bears repeating. They made $450 on the very first Sunday they were open. And we're talking 1950s prices.
That was a lot of money.
The milkshakes were like 25 or 30 cents, and coffee was 10 cents when we opened, and the chicken was 80 cents for a 2-piece chicken, and hamburgers, or the jumbos, were 65 cents, I remember.
Peggy passed away in 2011, but George has kept going with the restaurant. At the end of this month, it'll be 60 years.
So I'm proud of that fact that we survived that length of time.
I don't know that there's many other restaurants that have been in operation continuously for 60 years in Anchorage. I mean, this restaurant was open before we were a state.
Okay,
How are you?
good, better now.
The entire building and the people within
I love those kisses,
Yeah.
hugs.
are a tribute to George's long life and Anchorage career.
Everybody is family. All his customers, he makes you feel like family.
This must have been, well,
But all this success isn't about him.
He is wonderful to work for. He's a great boss. He feels that the only reason why he's successful is because of the crew he has. And so that makes it very appealing.
Which may explain his attitude toward Veterans Day.
it's just another day that I remember.
I lost sight of Mom, so then I
The day doesn't really matter,
passed you up.
Yep.
honoring all people, every day.
Don't pass. I need a hug. Don't
No,
forget that.
I know. I have to
Yeah,
give,
does.
give you advantage.
That's right. Thank you. It's a lot of work involved, no question. And treating people right is the other part of it. And make a good product. Put out the best product that you can serve.